So welcome everybody to the oral trial review. Hope you've had a good week and learnt a lot of things and found some benefit from it. I'm going to start by sharing my screen and share the results from everybody, and hopefully if you'd like to share your experience, that would be really good. It's always lovely to hear how you've benefited or what's worked or what's not worked for you. Okay. So let's open it to you. I'll share the results after the sort of the percentages of how successful it was. But if you'd like to just unmute yourselves or raise your hands and share your experience of how your week's been, what's been good, what's worked for you, maybe what's maybe not worked for you. Positive or negative, it's a trial at the end of the day, so it's the first week. So yeah, feel free to raise your hand or you. I can't see participants, so if anyone just wants to invite others if they've got the hand raised.
Can I share something from one of my people who couldn't make it?
Yes, please.
She was a bit gutted that she couldn't make it, but she's got a choir rehearsal. But she just said she'd really love to have been here, but I'm going to send her the recording. But she said, please feed back to the group that she's been sleeping and she's been suffering from not being able to sleep for a good couple of years. And I saw her at a thing on Friday, and she specifically came up to give me a hug because she said I slept like, she said, I think she said woke up at 4 and then breathed in the lavender and the serenity and went straight back to sleep. And she just gave me a hug. She was like totally overwhelmed by how amazing it had been. It was really sweet.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's like life-changing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone else would like to share any experiences? Paul?
I'm happy to share. I've just recently come out of hospital from lung surgery, so it was a blessing really. And because all I had in my nostrils was hospitals, so it was really quite nice to smell something different.
Yeah.
The two that I really enjoyed was Breathe and Balance. I use Breathe just because I have to do breathing exercises, so I use the Breathe in my hands and rub my hands together. And I'd never really thought about using oils like that. So to inhale them in, and it was really good at opening my lungs up and just giving me a better smell. And then the balance was really helpful because when I went out for a walk or something, when I got back, often I was quite anxious and quite panicky because I couldn't get my breath. So a good sniff of the balance just kind of really settled me down. So I really enjoyed them too.
Right. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, both good ones.
And the other day, over the weekend, sorry, I missed that.
Oh, you carry on. I think there's a delay.
And then at the weekend, I used the Deep Blue. I was a little bit skeptical about that, and eventually I put some around the bruising around my ribs, and I have to say it felt slightly magical in terms of how it tingled and how it kind of brought really nice sensation, because obviously I've got quite a lot of nerve damage around where they've kind of surgically gone in, so it was a really pleasant experience, the Deep Blue. So I mean, definitely if I could get a bath of Deep Blue, I would jump straight in it. No doubt.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice.
Good. I'm so glad, and it's like I say, it's good timing for you post-op. So yeah, I'm glad you've picked the week. Good week for you.
Sure.
Thanks, Paul, for that. Anyone else?
Hi,
Maria.
Hi. Yeah, I want to say the same with what Viv was saying. I have really difficulty in sleeping. I can always go off to sleep, but it's when I wake up and everything goes through my head. But I found with the soft gels and the lavender and the serenity, a mixture of all of them, that I'm waking up, but I'm aware that I'm awake, but I'm not lying awake with everything going around my head. And sometimes if I have like 5-10 minutes, I breathe in the serenity again and I get off to sleep. So I'm still waking up, but my quality of sleep is better and I'm feeling less tired.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great that you found something that sort of takes the edge off a little bit. And
yeah, I still think that there's a long way to go in that, but at least I'm finding something that is starting to help. And I've also bought a diffuser to put the lavender in that, so I'm going to give that a try as well.
That would be great. It is a process, isn't it? And like you say, you can, 7 days can do a lot, but yeah, you've got the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm on a journey now, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Maria. I'm glad you found that useful. Is there anyone else before we move to the next bit? Wendy?
Yeah, yeah, I'll just say, I mean, I did the digest one, which was great, and it did help my tummy when I overindulged. But I had a couple of acute things going on. So I was at my sister's, and she got a bite, and we put some lavender on, and that was, I think she put it on 3 times, and it's absolutely fine now. And then my brother-in-law, he burnt himself, and again we used the lavender, which worked a treat, and I think he only put that on twice. And I'd had my sister on the pain management one, the inflammation, because she'd hurt her knee, and it took about well, less than a week really, because she could hardly walk. So I was really, and she was like, wow, I'm amazed. So yeah, so we had some really good results with quite a few different oils.
Great.
Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, it's great that you've shared it with others as well. You've not kept it to yourself.
I know, that's what I said to her. I said, oh, you'll have to order some lavender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks
you
for that. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, I will move on to the next section. But if you do want to share at the end, you can do that. Be lovely. Okay, so some feedback from people. You can just have a read yourself. I'm on the pain trial, and so far I've been impressed. Years of painkillers not working. I was ready to try something more natural. Now, if I need to use medication, it will be as a backup. So it's great that somebody's found the oils first to support themselves. And often that takes the edge off, so you don't need the pain relief, the medication. That was lovely. This journey is truly one of the best trials I've participated in. I definitely underestimated the power of an essential oil, and specifically the purity of the doTERRA oils. And they found that the last few days of the stress and emotions trials really helped them to calm and release some stress. So I'm yet to try the oils at work, in the work setting, to see the true feeling of these oils in a stressful work environment. Looking forward to taking them with me. Some lovely ones there for sleep as well. I've learned how natural products can make a very significant impact on your life. I found it a very positive experience and learned many interesting facts about nature and how it can work in harmony with the body. And I love this one, sweet, short and sweet. It's like the pain stopped. It's amazing. That's great. So really, thanks so much for your feedback as well. It really helps us continue with helping others. So these are the results from the last week of the trial. So 86% found success with the stress and emotions, 97% with sleep, which is really lovely, and digestion 90% and pain 88%. So really good. Obviously, as I said before, it is a trial, so there are things, it is a journey, and there are things you can improve even more, and you can chat to the person that invited you just to see how you can ongoing help with those issues as well. Okay, so you've probably heard this saying before: give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. So last week you were fed by your lovely wellness advocate for a week. You were given these little oils, little samples, and you were told what to do for a week. And now it's time for you to take over your own sort of empowerment and sort of empower yourself to do it yourself, to learn and get the oils in your home if you want them, and then you can then be in charge of your own sort of health and well-being. And that's what we're here to do as well tonight. So before I move on to the oils, I just want to mention, you probably know right now, having seen the purity of the oils, and doTERRA oils are so unique in how pure they are, because we've been taking them internally, a lot of you, haven't you, in your glass of water. There's nothing synthetic or adulterated in them. So that being said, the best-selling product from doTERRA is the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and it may be something that you want to think about for the future. But because of the purity of the oils, you think you'll trust that the supplements are second to none, and they really have. I've bought supplements before from health food shops, not knowing that they're ground synthetic rocks and things like that, and they just don't absorb in the body. Whereas the Lifelong Vitality Pack is a lot different. It's bioavailable and it's absorbed by the body. Many of us today, even though we eat healthily, we're undernourished and we lack the vital micronutrients needed to support our health. Modern farming methods mean that we've lost the biodiversity in our soil, and supplements can help us to bridge that gap with vitamins, minerals, and essential fatty acids. So the Lifelong Vitality can assist with this wellness and vitality. It's got antioxidant, DNA protection, energy, metabolism, bone health, immune function, brain and nervous system function. It's anti-inflammatory, it's gentle on the stomach, and you've got your vitamin and mineral complex. You've also got a cellular vitality complex, which contains all the botanical extracts you could think of. Think of like milk thistle, boswellia, resveratrol, quercetin, ginkgo biloba, turmeric root. So many, you know, if you were to buy all those bottles in one, it'd cost a lot of money, but that's why doTERRA have come up with this beautiful pack that's got everything you need, and it's equivalent to 12 portions of fruit and vegetables as well. And it's absorbed with the body, so we take it with food as well. So that's something that you can speak to your wellness advocate about if you were interested in trying it. And the beautiful thing about this is, if you try it and in 30 days you don't feel the difference, and we've had so many great testimonials of how great it's been, if you haven't felt the difference, doTERRA will give you your full refund back. So it is definitely an investment, but it comes with no risk, so you won't be wasting your money at all. It also has essential oils in it as well to support you. Things like frankincense, thyme, ginger, German chamomile, and peppermint. So it's got the full spectrum of what we need daily. I'll move on to the next section. There we go. So you're probably thinking, how do I get the oils that you've been successful with? You probably want them in your home now. So there's 3 ways to purchase them. Retail, so you can go online now and buy them at retail price, but we don't want to do that because we want you to get them at wholesale prices, which is what we pay for them, a bit like Costco. So there's a way to do that. You can pay a £24 membership fee for the year, like you do. You buy a Costco card and then you can buy what you want. But there is a better way, and below wholesale, which is with a starter kit. So the £24 membership fee is waived. The kit, it's basically free with the kit. So that's a good way of doing it, and I can show you some of those kits in a moment. With that membership, it's not just a membership where you can replenish all your oils at wholesale price and all your supplements if you want them. You also, it unlocks a community. So you were supported for those 7 days, but now once you get your account, you're supported by your wellness advocate for the rest of your life if you want to. You get ongoing education, you get so much support, you get to join the oil community, and you get just ongoing things as education on women's health and hormones. There's education on children's health, pet care, green cleaning. So you open up a whole new world to yourself if you want to tap into it as well. So there's so much there for you. You're not just left with the oils and go home and never speak again. So we're always there for you, just so you know that. So these are some of the prices for the kits, not the kits, sorry, the individual products that you might have had in your pack. So we've included in this price, the £24, so you get it at wholesale price. So when you think about paying the £24 and adding those products on, if you wanted to just get those bundles, then you could do that. You see there, the retail price is a little bit more, so you might as well get your wholesale account and then you can replenish your oils monthly. But there is also a better way if you didn't want to pay that £24. But all these can be bought individually. So I'll just move on to the next slide where we've got the kits. And this is one of the most popular kits with a diffuser. This contains the 10 core oils that many of you have probably used during the trial. It contains lavender, lemon, peppermint. We've got the deep blue oil, Zengest, On Guard, oregano, tea tree, and frankincense. And this really supports 80% of ailments. So you're not only supporting that one thing that you did the trial for, you've got basically a family of first aid and wellness kit there for everything. So that is a really good one. And if you bought that, you could also add on anything else, like, you know, say you like the deep blue rub or the Terrazyme, you could add on that with your order as well. And there is a smaller kit if depending on budget. I'll show you that next. So this is the Family Essentials kit, and these are 5 ml bottles. So the other one was 15 ml bottles. And just to give you a rough guideline, so the 5 ml bottle contain about 85 drops of essential oil, and the 15 ml bottles contain 250 drops, so 3 times more. Just so you know, you can think, I know you're only using a drop at a time, so you can sort of budget that and think how long will that kit last, etc., and go with that. But they've got the same 10 oils, but without the diffuser, and that's the Family Essentials kit there. And it also comes with a booklet, and it also comes with some cap stickers, so you can make your own blends and things like that. And then we've got the Aroma Touch Diffused kit. So this contains a little bit different, a few different oils, the Balance Oil, Tea Tree, On Guard, Aroma Touch, which is a nice sort of massage blend, Deep Blue, Wild Orange, and Peppermint. And that comes with a diffuser and a bottle of fractionated coconut oil as well. Again, any of these kits can be bought, and you can add on any other oil or supplement with it if you wish to, and all at wholesale price. And that price includes your membership, so you don't have to pay any extra £24, just a bit of postage. So like I said, these are some of the individual prices for the oils or the things that you might have tried, so you can add those on. But I think if you get in touch with your wellness advocate, they'll probably send you an order form so you can have a look properly. Just a little snapshot of what you can do with those kits. We've put this together so you can just see you've got support for digestion, pain and inflammation. You've got support for seasonal allergies, breathing, clear breathing, head tension and migraines, uplifting, cellular support, and the big immune support oils there, which we call the Flume Bomb. I don't know if you've heard of that, but you might do if you end up getting a kit. So these 5 oils are like an intense immune support. And we use those 5 either in a roller or in a veggie capsule, and we support our immune system, and it's really, really effective. So I've got some great things that you can use there with those kits, and that doesn't even touch the surface of the blends that you can make up with those kits. You probably thought with the trial you've got 1 or 2 or 3 oils. Sometimes it's nice to have a good selection of at least 5 to 10 oils, so you can mix and match and layer and experiment with what works for you. Okay, so what happens now? So definitely, if you haven't already, make sure you create an appointment with the person that brought you on the trial, so you can have maybe a one-to-one call or a Zoom with them, just to tell them about what you sort of want out of it, if you want any individual things to order, and they can send you an order form and help you get started. There we go. And then an extra gift, if you order by Thursday, you get a little keychain, which is great, because if you do have the kit, you can then decant it into miniature bottles, and then take it with you wherever you go, travel in your travel bag or in your car. It's great to have those 10 oils to take with you, or 8 oils, I think it fits in. And so we've got some winners for those who completed the questionnaire. And these will be sent out by Lindsay and Daniel. So if you are the winner, just contact the person that got in touch with you, send your address, and they'll pass it on. So the winner of the chocolate mould is Leanne Grenfell. Is Leanne on tonight? I don't think she is. No. No. And the winner of the roller bottle is Maria Scattergood. Maria's on tonight, aren't you? Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yay, that's great. You get a roller bottle.
Thank
Start
you.
making your own blends. And the winner of the diffuser bracelet is Mary Ann. So well done. You can enjoy putting your oils on that bracelet, and it should arrive within a couple of weeks. Okay, so I'll just quickly talk about sharing the oils. So I know a lot of you already have started to share your oils, even though you've only had a few. And naturally, as you've found it's made such an impact on your life, you may want to share it with others. So there is an opportunity, if you do get a wholesale account, to actually create an income and share it with others if you want to. And again, you can speak to your wellness advocate about that. So you can share it with a view to getting all your oils paid for, or your supplements, or you could share it to actually make an income and actually replace your income if you wish to. And that's what a lot of us have done today. Yeah, so if anyone's interested in looking into that, then definitely, I don't want to sort of overwhelm you with too much information tonight, but definitely mention it to your wellness advocate when you do have a one-to-one if you are interested in that. There's also an offer that if you do want to, we do intro classes all the time. So if you're interested in gathering some of your friends and family, just you're like so excited and you think, I want to share this with others. The intro, if you do sort of gather 5 or more people to an online class or an in-person class, depending on the location, then you'll get some free oils. And that's in the months of June and July. So that's something nice that you can do if you want some extra oils. And that's it. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen and stop the recording.